So I've been getting a ton of questions lately about the release date for the Aquatic update. Why haven't they released it by now? When can we expect to have the Aquatic update for Bedrock and Console Edition and Java? And just a lot of people are really ready for this Aquatic update. Some impatience and just some eagerness, and I know a lot of you want to play it before summer. Some of you just want to play it right now. And today we're going to be talking about why it's taking Minecraft as well as Microsoft so long to release the Aquatic update, and why this isn't necessarily a bad thing. So it's gonna be a very interesting video, guys. If you can do me a quick favor though, and ninja punch that like button, just summon your energy, harness your chi, and just punch the like button for me. It'd be a huge help, guys. You have no idea. And don't forget to hashtag Stealth Army, because I will be replying to every single subscriber in today's video. It's gonna be lit. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. So the big question for today is, why do we not have the Aquatic update by now? And there's a lot of various reasons. There's no singular reason for why we don't have the Aquatic update, but there's two main reasons in particular that I can think of right off of the top of my head as to why we don't have the Aquatic update by now. And the main reasons are, first and foremost, they're still adding features to this update. They continue to add features almost every other day. It seems like we have a brand new feature every other day. And some of these features aren't going to be as noticeable as, let's say, like turtles or dolphins. Like, not everybody's going to notice every single feature, but nonetheless, we continue to get new features. They make upgrades to water and the physics of water and how you interact with other mobs in the ocean, and just overall the dynamics. We get new ocean biomes. There's a lot of things that we get every other day in the Aquatic update that a lot of people don't necessarily notice, and it's going to make for an overall better experience once the update is finally out. A lot of people are going to appreciate the smaller, finer details in the Aquatic update, and it's just going to make for a grand experience that I think a lot of people are just going to appreciate and respect all the hard work that these developers have been putting in. And if you ask me, I would honestly prefer to have a better update full of just quality content without bugs and glitches than an update that felt rushed, that had very small, insignificant features that really didn't do much to the ocean, and that probably wouldn't come to a lot of versions of Minecraft. That would probably end up on like a selected few versions of Minecraft. That's what you would get if it were rushed, if it were out right now. It'd probably just be on like Bedrock and maybe like Xbox One Console Edition and PS4 Console Edition and Switch, of course, and that's probably it. So I'm really happy that they did decide to continue developing for the Aquatic update. Even though they could have stopped a while ago, they continue to add new features, and they announced a while ago that it will be coming to Console Edition of Minecraft, which leads me to my next point as to why we still don't have the Aquatic update, which is that they have a lot of versions of Minecraft under their belt that they have to develop and code for, and every single version is uniquely different. So just think about that. You have Pocket Edition, Windows 10, PS3, PS4, PS Vita, Xbox One, Xbox 360, Wii U Edition, Switch Edition, and of course the 3DS. I'm sure I'm forgetting some version out there. There's just so many versions of Minecraft, and that's my point. There's so many different versions that have uniquely different coding and a different algorithm for how features work and operate. The physics is probably different. I'm not a developer. I couldn't go into the difficulties, but I guess my point is that it's a lot of work and it requires a lot of man hours. And let's not even get into the texture packs and the mashup packs. Every time they add a new feature, they add a new mob, they have to design the art for that specific mob and feature that goes to that texture pack or mashup pack. So like the candy texture pack, of course the plastic texture pack, you got the Norse mythology, the Greek mythology, all these different versions that have uniquely different artwork. They have to develop, they have to create this brand new art for that specific mob and feature and item. So that is a lot of time and effort that goes into, basically creating the same thing over and over again for these different mashup packs and texture packs. So that takes a lot of time, a lot more man hours as well. So these are things you have to consider when you're thinking about why hasn't this update come out as well. And we're not really going to get into like cert testing or certification testing for today's video because that's a separate beast right there, but that can typically add a little bit more time into the release date, especially if these like companies like Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo run into a lot of bugs and glitches when they're testing these updates, these huge updates. You know, if they run into a lot of issues, that's going to add more time into the release date, but usually only a couple of days. So we're not really going to get into that specifically today, but clearly there's a lot of things that developers and these companies go when they're looking into updates and they're looking into the time frame and the release date. There's a lot of things they got to consider, and there's a lot of things they got to work on as well. So just be a little bit more patient, guys. We should only have maybe less than a month to a little bit over a month until the actual release date for the Aquatic update. I'll keep you updated once I find confirmation on the actual date. I'll let you guys know. So don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care.
Super!